A very good evening, dear viewers. Welcome to match number 4 out of 5, but in the men's event today at this lounge, where we're having the continuation of a 16-man comp that is held annually. It is called the CRE'ME de la CRE'ME annual competition. Lubulwa Simon and Ibrahim Sejjemba are facing off for the 10th or 20th or 30th time in their careers. Two of Uganda's best players, two of Uganda's CRE'ME de la CRE'ME, are facing off in the round of last 8. And to reach this level, Ibra, the guy that is going right now, did take down in one of the most exciting matches, if not the most exciting of them all, Ibrahim Kayanja 11-10, while Simon did take down Alfred Gomekiriza 11-7 yesterday morning and evening respectively. This one has the little magician, as Ibrahim Sejjemba sometimes is nicknamed, leading 2-0 in a race to 11 for a place in the semi-final to take on Kenneth Odong tomorrow morning. Ibrahim Sejjemba 2 and Debola Simon 0 live commentary is resuming shortly. (3-0). The little magician leading against the computer in a race to 11. Simon is, in my opinion, paying the heavy price for coming late. Actually, a walkover countdown was already in force when the match started. When the time that was advertised for the match, with the players having the effective communication that does come, then after 5 minutes, without one of the players arriving, a frame is won by the player who is present. So Simon was 1 minute away from losing frame number one. Then he arrived. Match started at 0-0. However, you just get the feeling that arriving late with panic and no chance to practice on the table, and with the tension and the nerves and the heart pumping real quick, it is not easy to start well. And you normally get to lose the first few frames by the way you start winning a few. It is too little, too late. He's having too little. I think less than little, 0 compared to 3. Rest to 11. For this match also, maybe for the first 1 hour of the match, as we wait for the sun to set completely, please feel free to adjust the light of your phone, most especially if you're watching on a phone, to its very maximum, because of the lighting effect. You can see the transparent wall, glasses all through, and the place where the camera cannot show you is even more open. So when there is light competing with the camera lens, that's why you see the effect of flashy images. The table looks a little bit dark, but it's now starting to look brighter because the sun is starting to close, and the signs of maybe rain later in the day or later in the night. 3-0, computer must win 11 games before Ibra wins 8. Of course, Ibra starts as a slight favorite for this victory. They've faced off so many times, these guys, but it was 2024 when Simon started to get the groove on Ibra. There's a time when Simon got to beat Ibra 3 tournaments in a row, something that was unheard of in the years between 2020 to 23. Because then, when these two guys faced off, it was always one way, Ibra all the way. And the pick of the bunch when Ibra did beat Simon with big scores was in the quarterfinals of the Grand Mchana Open Championship, first edition in 2023 at Mchana Paban Grill in Nairobi, racing to 9, a match that ended 9-1. Of course, the tournament was won by Ibra himself. By the time he reached the final, he had lost only 5 frames. It is the best ever performance I have ever seen from him. These two are born and raised around the area of Ntinda village in Kampala. So they are the best two talents to have come out of the area. That rivalry between themselves has always been existent. Of course, Simon is older than Ibra by, I think, 4 years. That is why Simon was more renowned earlier than Ibra. But when Ibra's game started to mature, around 2017, he started getting the better slowly by slowly. Right now, he's ranked 4th. He's ranked 3rd, while Simon is ranked 8th by the Pool Association of Uganda. The other bit of sad news is that finally, Muhammad Lutu, one of the players who is the same exact generation as Lubulwa Simon, has in the last few minutes been laid to rest at his ancestral home in Butambala in Uganda. Someone is asking how they can come and watch this match at the venue. You come to Dice Lounge. The venue is opposite Shell Munyonyo. So you're in Gayaza, Kayondo Ronald. You want to see how you move, you get a border motorcycle and give him money. Tell him to take you to Shell Munyonyo just after Auto Spa. and ask for Dice Lounge. It is the biggest building around the place, very easy to see, and right along the road. Simon misses. A position where you don't want to see your black, especially being right behind Ibra's red. It's a match that is starting to show that it could be Ibra all through. He can be a very complicated player to be your opponent. And when you are playing and giving chances away like this one, Simon has just given away chances like this one, Ibra never ever hesitates to take away. This time round he misses, and fortunately for him, he partially snookers Simon, who can only see a part of the black ball. Oops, actually he can see it in full from the camera angle, especially maybe those of you who are watching on Facebook. I think he can see it in full. Just like that, 3-1. And in the meantime, this match is being streamed on 2 platforms. That is Big Money Billiards Uganda chapter Facebook, as well as Peter Chowe Live YouTube. Serve yourself by watching from a platform of your preference. After this match, we shall be having the last action of the evening. It will be between Moses Omara and Caesar Chandiga. Neither of them is yet to show up at the venue. Today it's very silent pool. The DJ is around, but he's not yet playing music, I think, because there's little power at the venue. Ibrahim to go for one up. One of his best strengths is playing those balls along the cushions to corner pockets. Normally, that is his strength. He can't miss that kind of range. Ibra 4 and the Simon 1. The news is that in the ladies event, we have already confirmed the finalists. It's going to be an all-sisters affair between Rokia and Rashida, racing, I think, to 9 tomorrow at around this time. And then after the ladies final, we shall have the men's final right after then. And the men, it will be a longer race than you're having in this one. But before then, there will be the two men's semi-finals. The first one will be Odong versus the winner of this match, and then and then Dog City versus the winner of the match between Caesar and Omara. Thereafter, we shall have the men's third place match and then the men's final. After the men's third place match, the ladies final, and then the men's final. That will be the order of play for tomorrow's games. So, Washington, Wari, I think you answered. The semi-finals are not today. We have had two semi-finals in the ladies' games, and that has been it for the semi-finals. We are having one match less today because Kenneth Odong is qualifying for the semi-finals without even playing. He should have been playing the winner of the match between Hazard and Paul Kalima, and as you, I think, already know, both of them have since then been disqualified from the competition. So the Creme de la Creme comp always happens for 4 days in one of the weeks in January every year. And this guy, Ibrahim Sejjemba, did win the second edition of the tournament. The first one was, he was beaten in the first round by Ibrahim Kayanja, 11-10. Yesterday, they got to meet again, the same players. It also ended 11-10. This time, Ibrahim Sejjemba paying sweet revenge. He did win the 2023 edition, beating Hazard in the final. Last year, he was again beaten in the first round by the same Hazard. It is the biggest thumping I have ever seen him suffering. 11-1. And the tournament is entirely sponsored by Dice Lounge. To a tune of about $1,000 US, which is actually, it's more than 1,000, around $1,300 US, which most of it is in prizes, and then also additional about 600, if not $500 US in match tokens. Ibrahim Sejjemba 5, Lubulwa Simon 1. In the meantime, viewers, sorry for the absence of commentary. Also, I'm taking this opportunity to welcome back our Facebook viewers. There was an issue with the Facebook network, which has now since been sorted. If you're just joining the stream, Ibrahim Sejjemba in the quarterfinal, which is the second last quarterfinal of the ongoing CRE'ME de la CRE'ME competition at Dice Lounge, is leading 6-2 against Lubulwa Simon in a rest of 5 for a place in the semi-finals to take on Kenneth Odong tomorrow morning. 6-2. Ibra up playing reds, seemingly making it 7 red to the corner pocket, another red to the center pocket also on the right, also black to the same center pocket where he wants to put the red, and he will be good for 7. He first needs to be on target, play top spin on the white ball. White ball naturally moves towards around the middle of the table where he will be getting a groove to put the center ball, the black ball to the center pocket, just as was the red one in one visit over the table, so for making late work of the computer. Ibra 7 and the computer 2. Just like that, a match that only started, if I can check how much time for which we have played. It is 45 minutes. This match is 45 minutes old. Yes, 9 frames in 45 minutes. That means an average of 5 minutes per frame. Not very bad playing speed. And after 45 minutes, Ibra already needs only 4 frames to make it home. Thank you for watching. Light Kimianso. Kimianso Light, where are you watching from? Just advise me. Kimianso and Light mean the same in my language, pretty much. Simon needs to start winning consecutive frames and needs to start 2 now. And yet it is a dry break. A very good split of the balls, especially the red ones. Ibra is going for a reverse this year. Noah Martinez is asking at the time at which Caesar is playing. Coming live next is going to be Caesar Chandiga and Moses Omara. The same exact pages where you're watching from: YouTube, Peter Chobe Live, Facebook, Big Money Billiards, Uganda chapter. Hugo Tyler is asking the race. It is race to 11. And you are supporting Ibra Sejjemba. You are 4 frames away from the magic number 11. Martin Kamlaik is asking who won between Dog City and Ian. That match was won by Dog City yesterday, and he will be playing in the semi-finals tomorrow against the winner between Caesar and Moses Omara. There is a beautiful trophy for the men to win, another beautiful trophy for the ladies to win. It is big and beautiful, eh? Yeah, it is one that every one of these players will proudly put in their living room if they won this match. Sorry, if they won this tournament. They need to win 3 more players. If Ibra wins, he has to beat 2 more. If Simon wins, he has to beat 2 more to take the trophy. I think the best performance for Simon has been the semi-final in this comp. He has never missed a single edition. In 2022, he reached the quarterfinals. I remember he was beaten by Mansour. And then also last year, he reached the semi-finals. That was his best ever showing in this competition. I remember him beating both Alfred Gumekiza, that was first round, and the Sulamatovo quarterfinals, and was beaten in the semi-finals by Caesar. Ibra will probably be opening up the black here. Black is open. If he's not snookered, I think he's home and dry. He gets a little round of applause from one of the guys who came alongside him in the same car to spin the white ball a little bit backwards, little back. He doesn't need that actually. He still has pretty much accurate white ball for the black, for the last red. Now it's time for him to spin the white ball backwards off the cushion on the left, like that, and in space. Beautiful. This one will be one of the easier blacks that he will be putting in this match, courtesy of a very clean finish after Simon having a dry break. Ibrahim Sejjemba 8 and Lubulwa Simon 2. He needs only 3. Simon is free to have timeout. I don't know what he's discussing with the umpire, but 10 frames have been done. They are free, these players, to have timeout. And yes, it is a 2-minute timeout granted. 9-2 now. Ibra leading against Simon. It could very easily become the most one-sided match of the competition so far in the men's category. There was a match when Simon led 7-1 against Black Sheep. In the end, it ended 11-7. Not as one-sided as it was in the first round. There was a match when Joseph Kasozi led. Actually, he eventually got to be beaten. Ian Kazwe won 11-4 against Area Junior. That one is so far the most one-sided match. This one could surpass it if Simon doesn't start winning now. Frame number 11 provides a very clean opportunity for him to pull one back. But I think he knows it in himself that probably this match is gone away from him. I see no way Ibra can fail to win 2 out of 10. Simon is supposed to win 9 out of 10. Even the easiest match, the easiest frame, he is supposed to have won. He has not been able to finish. It is an effect of late coming ill preparation against a player of Ibra's level. When you are his opponent, don't take any chance. Arrive at the venue very early. Fill the venue. Feel free at the venue. Fill the table. Do some practice. Relax your muscles. Have a drink before you play. When you come in, when there is a walkover countdown ongoing, you lose the first frame and the second and the third because of tension all over your body. It becomes very difficult. By the time you start winning, the match is long gone. Frame number 12 is also seemingly going the way of the killer who is killing the computer quite one-sidedly. No way to shoot better than that. It looked ordinary in the eye. Sorry, it looked ordinary when he was queuing, but on the eye, very sublime. Now on the black, just like that, all he needed was a chance to play. A chance to play is a big chance for him to win a frame, to come within one of the victory. He wins a 10th out of 12. Ibra 10, computer 2. Ashad Omar asking who is playing after this one. It will be Moses Omara and Caesar Chandiga. Moses Omara is at the venue. Caesar Chandiga is at the venue. The last match in the quarterfinals is now upon us. It should be starting in about 30 minutes from now, unless computer is able to elongate the distance of this match by winning a frame and another and another and another. He needs 9 in a row. Here is the first. This one is just him playing for respect, but he knows in his mind that the match is done. I think he feels like even conceding, he has just potted out of luck. He's completely out of sorts. At one point, he thought he hadn't potted because he was so much off target. He's playing for the sake of playing, for the sake of participation, for the sake of being in the tournament, for the sake of finishing a race. He knows he will not win. He was able, even in this losing effort, to give us one very good shot. The last frame he won, the second he won, I think Ibrahim was on 7. It was a combination shot potting. I think it was yellow and red to the same corner, yellow and black to the same corner pocket. One thing I like about top players is that even when losing, you see their brilliance. He's snookered, maybe he'll play off the cushion. He actually plays a little mass shot, finds the yellow, and plays it just away from the pocket. And from the way Ibrahim has been playing this match, he will be ruthless again. That's a foul. He has played off the cushion. I wait to see the umpires rolling. Yes, the umpire agrees that it's a foul. At least from a neutral perspective, you just wish that Simon wins this frame, which he does. 10-3. Maybe he could win a fourth, and it will be the first time in the match that he's winning 2 frames in a row. By the way, there is a match where he almost did a big comeback. It almost became the comeback of the year. It was a Super 8 comp. This one is Super 16. It was race to 11. He was playing with Hazard, and Hazard was leading 9-0. And then Simon won 8 in a row and made it 9-8. Then Hazard won a 10th. Then Simon won a 9th. Then Hazard won a winner. This one is a second in a row. The beauty I like about top players, oops, it is a miss. That is the effect of knowing as you're playing that you are playing a lost cause. Ibrahim will come to take the easy pickings, take the frame away, punish Simon for the carelessness and complacency and the late timekeeping, and take the win, get into the semi-finals of the Creme de la Creme competition for the second time in 4 attempts. Yes, the 4 editions of the tournament, including this one. In the last 4 years, Ibrahim has been a participant. He has been beaten twice in the first round by Ibrahim Kayanja and Hazard Lukoma respectively. The other comp, he got to win it. The fourth is this one, where he is playing the red frame to qualify for the semi-finals. This one should be the last clearance of the match. He may be forced to start with the red to the corner pocket on the top right, white ball bouncing off the cushion, moving towards the middle of the table. Perfect. One red to the center pocket on the right, black to the center pocket on the left. The match is done. Simon stands up and concedes the defeat, but Ibrahim will still port the black. Final score of a one-sided match: Ibrahim Sejjemba 11 and Lubulwa Simon 3.